Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and the messenger is here. How are you, my dear friends? Today is Tuesday, the 24th of February, and as we're starting this reading, Mercury is retrograding. He's entered his retrograde time and will be retrograde up until roughly the 20th of March of 2026. If you're hearing noises left, right, center, above and below, it's Agape and Gaia that are chasing each other. The sisters are in a playful mood, so don't mind the little noises you hear. Okay, let's see what the messenger brings us as the moon is transiting through Gemini. The moon is at 6 degrees of Gemini as we open up this read. And I'd like to say the next few days, do take care with anything sharp, anything that can burn you. Don't speed, don't fight, don't argue, don't go looking for trouble. We've got Mars at 25 Aquarius. That's coming up to square Uranus at 27 Taurus. And this is a very dangerous aspect. Hopefully, because I know a lot is going on with the US now and Iran, and they're going to have talks tomorrow, the day after. It's quite scary. It's trouble. I mean, this sort of aspect, Mars is the army, right? It's war, and Uranus is something that's going to break. Uranus is change. It's sudden shocks, surprises. Okay, and it's about revolution. It's about breaking free, breaking out. I don't know, I suppose breaking the rules as well. Yeah, so do take care in your own personal life. Let's pray for peace in the world. Let's pray for abundance. Let's pray for the changes that are needing to come, that are due, that are overdue. As we know, Neptune and Saturn have stepped now into Aries. Aries is a Mars-ruled sign, right? And the two malefic, Saturn and Mars, they're in fire signs, air signs. So things could get quite tough, quite explosive. Mars in Aquarius. Remember, Mars is in the house of Uranus, but they're in a difficult aspect. So I suppose things that could not change are going to change through force, through bravery, through going to war, through pushing for it, pushing for change, pushing for truths. Mars in Aquarius. Because Uranus in Taurus is a fixed sign. It does speak to our securities, our financial securities, whether it's our resources, what money we have, the banking system, collectively speaking. And remember that Uranus is still very close to Algol, Medusa, and at the 27th degree in 38 minutes, that's an anoretic degree. It's not an easy degree. Hopefully the stepping stones, let's say hello Gaia, the stepping stones as I call it, Saturn, Neptune at the early degrees of Aries, Pluto in the early degrees of Aquarius, and the moon at this time at the early degrees of Gemini. But Uranus is sort of breaking the help. What I mean by that is the ability to move forward. We want Uranus in Gemini, but Uranus is still finishing up with some issues relative to the Taurus part of our charts. Let's see what's going on. Gaia. Hello, Gaia. Hello, everyone. I want Mummy's attention right now, and everyone's got Mummy's attention except for me. Gaia's got to go down. There you go, darling. What is the Karma Dharma? You may be still feeling a little bit of pressure. We're in between the eclipses. What's going on? We've got the High Priestess, secrets, intuition, spiritual connections, inner wisdom. Even we can even say advice coming from someone externally to you. If this is not your higher self, you've got the knowledge within you. The High Priestess many times is the third woman. It could be a spiritual advisement. She is number 2 to speak to balance or choices, I suppose. Pisces comes through very strongly. Let's see what is going on, because what do we still have in Pisces? Yeah, we've got Mercury retrograde in Pisces. We've got Venus in Pisces. We've got the North Node and the Sun all in Pisces. Happy birthday, dear Pisces friends. And we've got the Sun coming up to the North Node. The Sun could be someone who holds power, a leader, a king, someone that's powerful and, isn't hidden. The Sun is, I'm up on stage, I'm seen by everyone, I'm someone that doesn't shy away, I'm someone that holds the confidence, the leadership position, whatever that is. And remember, the North Node is a Jupiterian energy. It's the collective future consciousness. And the Sun also internally, it's our spirit, it's our happiness, it's our confidence, it's what we want to create, what we can create, and what it themes relative to the heart, what we love truly, what comes from the heart. Let's see what's coming through, as we did have a wonderful aspect, Venus from Pisces trining over to Jupiter in Cancer. That was really positive. Roughly at the mid degrees there of Cancer and Pisces, which also helped Scorpio. So the water signs as well as the earth signs. Have you seen anything? Has anything positive come through for you? We've got the two benefics, right? Venus and Jupiter. Jupiter is retrograde though. So still themes connected to the past are coming up. And the moon transiting through Gemini and Mercury retrograding, stationing to stop and retrograde is very powerful. Have you had a lot of issues, technical issues, communication issues, travel issues? All these themes will be coming up. Today was a bit crazy with digital gadgets and things like that, and the internet for me. Tell me, I'd like to hear from you. What's been going on for you, because that's what Mercury is about. It is about health as well. Sweet talks, hopefully. Venus and Mercury, they will be connecting again. They've already connected. Mercury sort of connected with Venus, but Mercury is going to go back and Venus is moving forward, so they're going to connect again. Let's see, because Mercury retrogrades brings back themes from the past. Re-looking at situations. Is it a business contract? Is it talks with your children? Is it talks about education, primary, higher education, travel, communication with relatives, your siblings? What's going on for you personally? We're all on a different timeline. Let's see what the energies show, because this is a general reading. Remember, we've got the Four of Cups. So emotionally not happy at this time. What's the challenge here? These could be emotional missed opportunities. Remember, this is the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups, but this person is focusing on the Three of Cups. So it could be that the possibility or the opportunity is coming when you least expect it. You're focused on something else, and there comes the new beginning, new emotional possibility. The challenge is Five of Wands. Others could be in your way. You're dealing with other people, a group effort, a family situation where emotionally you're not feeling it. It's like you're feeling disconnected, alone. You're not feeling the support, whether it's business, whether it's family, whether it's love, whatever it is. Okay, so a sense of insecurity, emotional, even financial, I'm going to say. Issues with work or with getting your point across to others, because remember, these people are speaking different languages, so they're having a lot of trouble trying to build on something, trying to balance something out. But changes are in the mix here. Fives always speak to changes. Where are we coming from? Queen, oh, we've got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel here that something is coming back from the past that is something that you've almost given up on. Is it something to do with business? Is it money that's owed to you? Is it a karmic situation where you felt left out in the cold? You were mistreated, not treated well, not given what was due for you. It's like she's left something behind in the past and missed opportunities here. Something needed to work out, something needed to be worked through, I feel. Others were in the way, other situations were in the way. Let's see. This could relate to anything legal, connected to family, connected to business as well. Okay, even anything related to property. Yeah. Let's see what's crowning. Six of Cups, soulmate, nostalgia in the past. Six of Cups is an emotional balance. It's a card of trust. It's a card of the past when things were so much simpler. Recent past. Five of Swords. Troubles, issues, competitive energies. We've got a couple of fives. Mind games. Negative thinking or strategy. Strategy, even words that could be really hurtful. If not words, they could be only thoughts. But here we see the Five of Swords is I'm doing battle. I don't care if I get cut. If I'm in the, in the middle of something, I'm going to, I'm looking for balance. I'm looking for happiness in my life. I'm looking for something that I want to create. And you know what? I feel that for some of you, this is a bit of a letdown. You've been let down by others. What was due for you did not come, did not arrive. Maybe a promise that's not been followed through, which has brought a lot of internal, external conflicts. Some imbalances, some injustices, which need to be made right. What is the possible outcome? The Seven of Swords. Trickery, intelligence, mind games, I'm going to say again. Difficult cards, especially the Five and the Seven of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with trickery, with someone's taken something that was yours. Some of you feel robbed by others, something that was due for you, meant for you. And I guess what I could say is some of you are looking towards the future, looking ahead and sort of trying to sweep something under the carpet, but something here is going to return. It's something that it's unfinished business that I see here. Something has not finished and it's connected to the past. Let's take the now. Yeah, something to do with abundance, security, love, even value, self-worth, right? Some of you may, because we know that the Empress is Venus. Venus is in Pisces in her exaltation. And the Empress is Taurus, Libra. Of course, Libra is justice, fairness, relationships, partnerships. And Taurus is money, self-worth, value, love, feel-good energies, harmonizing, right? Venus wants to bring harmony. Some of you may be very frustrated at this time, I'm getting, because something was very unfair. Something was taken away from you. Something was stolen from you. But you know what Spirit is saying? Stay on track, because the Empress says that the seed has been planted. It's Venus. She's going to give. She's going to provide, as long as you keep the faith, right? Venus is in Pisces. What's this Five of Swords? The Queen of Swords. So we've got a lot of feminine energy here. Feminine is more recessive, of course, but I suppose, well, it's Pisces season. It's Pisces season, and Pisces is all about unconditional love and needing to hold on to the beliefs, right? Someone could be following through. The Queen of Swords, someone who's going through separation, someone that's spoken their truth, whether it hurts or not. Remember that she is Libra, and Libra is sometimes balance, sometimes imbalances, fairness, a lack of fairness, justice and injustices. So we see the Divine Feminine in the recent past being quite cutting with her thoughts, quite perceptive, quite intelligent, but also quite stern with her decisions, the way she speaks, whether she communicates or not. Right? There are 6 swords here. It's got something to do with transition and leaving some troubles in the past, something that was at an imbalance, unjust, and moving towards looking for that serenity and that happiness, that balance, that fairness. Okay, Gaia. I love you too, sweetheart. But you're going to have to wait, okay? Queen of Swords could be someone that's going through separation, someone that's either separated, a single parent, right? Anything legal that's going on as well. These could be decisions, cutting words, as I said, or even a lack of communication. That's why there's 5 of Swords. Someone's fearing that others are involved here. If this is something to do with love, we do have a 3 here. We've also got the 3 of Cups that this person is focusing on. And the Empress is a 3, of course. And we've got 1, 2, 3 Divine Feminine here. That's interesting. I mean, this could be a mother and 2 daughters, right? One that's very cut and dry. The shadow side to Libra, of course, is, you know, I'm at an imbalance if I'm not treated fairly, right? And I need the other person. I need the connection. I'm very at an imbalance when I'm on my own. So there can be a little bit of nagging, a little bit of, you know, someone feeling as though they've been treated unfairly here, as I said. Queen of Wands is more, she's more creative. She's more generous. She's more about not breaking, not cutting. She's not cutting. She's all about let's go, go, go. Let's create. We've got, you know, I've got the ability to do that. I'm powerful. Whereas this is hot and this is cold. 2 very different personas here. I don't know if this is you, right? You've been treated unfairly. Now this is the result of you not being treated fairly, not being given what you're worth, shown what you're worth, right? Whether it's, you know, anything connected to money, values. This could also be a mother, so something to do with money passed on, family money I'm getting here, or anything legal. Again, I'm going to say. Let's see what is the 6 of Cups. We've got a King of Wands here. Let's look at the Queen of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Ace of Swords, lots to do with perception, communication, truths. But with the Pisces season, we've come to sort of we're looking for the answers because there's a lot of miscommunication, misunderstandings. You got to trust your intuition at this time. Remember what the High Priestess says. Trust that intuition of yours. You know best, because this would be the Aquarius season where there's been a lot of talk, a lot of truths, a lot of severing, cutting words, cutting people out, needing to speak one's truth because of imbalances, injustices, possibly. We've got a King of Wands here, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, mainly Leo. The sun is coming on the North Node, so I'm wondering who this is. Is this someone that you're connecting with through vocation, or is this someone that you're passionate about, or this is someone that's very attractive to you, or someone you're involved with, someone from your past? This could be someone that holds a position of power, and we've got a couple here. You can see that they're back to back. This could be someone from someone's past here that's possibly returning, ready to take the action, ready to, because he's looking towards the past, but he wants to clear the air relative to the past. Unless this is someone that you're involved with, you don't know what's going on at this time. This king and this queen, I mean, right, what I was saying earlier, air and fire, right? Mars in an air sign. Mars being fire in an air sign could be quite explosive, or it will get things moving. Some issues that this king has got with this Queen of Swords, some clearing out the old, fixing things, looking for balance, looking for justice, anything legal as well. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. Someone thinking to message, to send out a message, something that's taken forever, or because if this king holds some earth, they may have water and earth. So water, earth is more recessive. Yes, we do see fire as well, but there's more recessive than masculine energy, right? The yang energy. So I'm wondering, this could be someone that's returning from the past. There may have been some issues between you and this person, and there could have been a third person, as we've got the Queen of Swords, unless that's another side to you. Let's see what the possible outcome is with the Seven of Swords. Nine of Swords, lots of worry, lots of thought, miscommunication, as I said. Someone's not sleeping well. They're trying to figure out an intelligent way, a tactful way to deal with some past issues that may be coming back in, or someone's stuck in reminiscing what happened in the past. They can't get over it. And there comes the awakening, there comes the resolution, the shift, the change, right? Nothing can hold the tower from coming down. This is Uranus. So it's an aha moment. It's a big change. It's revelations. It's when you fear the worst, something changes. And there's the new cycle. So someone is going to someone that hasn't been able to make the changes, they're pushed to make the changes. And also where someone's been worried about, because we've got a lot of swords. So technically, it's got to do with communication, information, legalities, communication or a lack thereof. Someone is taking that leap of faith. Here is Aries energy. Okay, and we will have Venus in Aries quite soon, like in about 10 days, in a week, where she's going to be more, remember that Venus in Pisces, she's more sensitive, more nurturing, more recessive, more waiting, being more magical. Venus is going to enter Aries, and that could be possibly when things start to shift. She's going to be much more, the go-getter. Let's see exactly when. She's entering Aries on the 6th of March. What's at the bottom? We've got the Two of Wands. Choices. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Someone waiting for an opportune moment, for a door to open. A gateway, a portal, someone ready to fly, someone ready to travel, someone that's decided, that's made a decision, right? Because that's what it's like. The traveler has turned his back on this wand that's got to do with his past. He's ready to spread his wings. He's ready to take that journey. It could be a physical, it could be a metaphorical. And we've got a King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, so we did say it may be Earth here. This could be the same person for some of you. It may or it may not, because we've got a King of Wands here. King of Wands here. And we've got, we've also got Aries. So I'm wondering if this King of Wands is not an Aries individual. And this would be someone that's quite different to what the King of Pentacles is. This is, of course, someone that's much more patient, much more slow. Or it could be, yes, we're not going to rule this out again. It could be someone that needed to take their time. Now they're ready because they've been looking at this, planning, strategizing for something long-term, big changes that you may not be aware of. What's this King sitting on? We've got the World card. So it could be someone that is at a foreign, distant land from where you live, because we've got the traveler here as well. Someone who travels for work, someone that's physically at a distance to you, someone that's closing up a major life cycle. And this is a Saturnian card. Remember, we've got the 4 fixed signs, right? And we've just had an eclipse recently in Aquarius. Solar eclipse, we're going to start to see what is beginning. And it was squaring over to Uranus, that eclipse, that new moon. So maybe what we're seeing is that there is a new journey, a new beginning after an ending. Is it for this King of Pentacles, now the King of Wands? 3 of Pentacles, the involvement of others. Let's take some Lenormand. Hello, Gaia. 3rd time on my table. As long as you're sitting out of the way. Let's see what's going on. And my candle's gone out. I haven't had time to get some candles. Some nice candles. Let's see what's going on. Let's go. Wow, we've got the snake many times. The snake is the other woman. It could be an enemy. There could be animosity. This could be something that someone's planning. 7 of Swords is something that's someone's planning as well. And you know, the snake is moon in Cancer. The moon is transiting in Gemini, so give it a couple of days. We're going to have the moon transiting through Cancer. You know, this is a card of desires, cravings, sexuality, forbidden knowledge and wisdom, but also deception. What's going on? And we've got the Queen of Wands. This speaks to something that's out of bounds. Remember, it's the snake, the Garden of Eden, something that's out of bounds, but someone's going to take a risk anyway. Someone's going to take that chance. And maybe it's taken longer than what you expected, or it may take a little bit of time because the clock is ticking away until I should say the masks fall. The masks are about revelations. And you know, the snake is a Scorpio energy, right? Something that's hidden, deception, things that are unclear, poison that could be turned into medicine, a metamorphosis. Someone needed time to take off those masks. We've got 2 masks. So this could be the involvement of you and the person you're thinking of wearing masks. Or there's been multiple deceptions relative to someone taking a risk, things that you may not have known about. And we've got the Star, which is Aquarius, right? A wish fulfillment. And we've got the mice. What may be coming to light, because we've got the star and the sun. So you could be dealing with someone that's well known in their community, someone that's into social media, someone that's very active on the internet, someone that's got a name for themselves, someone that's quite famous. What I'm getting here is that there's like a facade, that what is being shown is not the true reality, because we've got the moon and the mice, which is, it's like worry. It's worry relative to the soul, to the psyche. Someone putting on a brave front that all is handy dandy, really good, but there's a lot more that needs to be revealed. We see the worry here, okay? And the mice can speak to, a nuisance, someone going through financial distress, issues, health issues. The mice is Chiron in Libra. So this could be also someone being in another connection and not telling you that they're not happy. They're very unhappy. That there's been deception, there's been infidelity, there's been financial loss. And we've got a Queen of Pentacles. This would be the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles, who may be dealing with some depression, or this is what will be revealed to her. I do see her as an earth sign or a water sign. So I don't see her as the Queen of Wands. I don't see her as the Queen of Swords, unless she's clearing people and situations and things, people that have not stood by her, people that were not there for her. She may have turned into the Queen of Swords. So one more card on the mice I want. And we've got the Tower. The Tower in the Lenormand, which is a number 19. 19 is like the sun card, isn't it? But it speaks to delays. It speaks to some delays. This is a Saturnian card, Saturn in Capricorn. So she may have strong Capricorn, I don't know. The Tower can speak to someone being very lonely, in isolation, or someone that holds a big ego, or someone that's very arrogant, someone that's getting humbled, or even just delays, someone needing to cut through the red tape, do things by the book, right? And the Tower on the Tower, but they're different meanings logically. If we take it as the tarot reading, it speaks to this, something's going to break down. It has not been built well. So there's a lot of fragile energy relative to this Queen of Pentacles here. But whatever's going on, she finds the key. The key is resolution. It's Venus in Taurus. There are revelations. There's the ability to unlock or even heal an open wound that she's been carrying, or whoever she's been dealing with, and they've been, suffering in silence. They're finding the way to heal, because the key is like Chiron, right? And okay, let's go back to the now. Just want to see where Chiron is. Chiron is in a good aspect with Hygeia, the asteroid of health in Gemini. Chiron is in Aries. So it's got to do with talking, with communication. It's got a lot to do with communication. When we bottle things up, like, because we're not taking reversals here, maybe this Queen of Swords was holding back on her truth. This is like, I cannot hold the truth anymore. I'm going to blurt it out. I'm going to scream it. I'm going to let it be known, right? And this could be like an opening. An opening where this earth water sign is pushed to the limit, whether it's, I don't know, it's a lady or it's a man, depending. Each situation will be different. We see the cage is open. She's found an opening. There is an opening and an opportunity. What's at the bottom? And we've got the book that is closed. Some story is coming to an end, or someone's been very secretive, very emotionally secretive about what's going on in their financial family life. It's the Ten of Pentacles, even married life. Yeah, you see? There's the material world, money issues, family issues, marital issues, contractual issues. Let's see what's going on in the psyche and emotionally. Remember, this could be a timeless reading. Take the message for you, for yourself, when you get this message. We've got the garden here, the garden where Venus is going through a birthing process, right? Just like the world card here. And someone's reputation may be taking a little bit of a beating here. Someone being humbled. What's going on in the psyche and in emotions? There's devotion here. There's an offer on the table. There are regrets coming from a divine masculine relative to loyalty, devotion, and an offering. Free will. Someone free to speak up, getting out of a situation where they were unhappy, they had a lot of regrets, a lot of remorse. You know, this is an Aquarian energy to me. This is like, I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to open up. I'm going to communicate. And that's like the star energy for me. There's the conclusion and the key. And look at Gaia. She keeps touching my arm saying, hello, mummy. I'm still here waiting. The key is a resolve. It is an ability to heal. Something to do with the head, the mind, the thoughts, regrets, regretful emotions. Someone coming to a rude awakening. What have I done? That's not an easy one. That's not an easy energy. We've got family. And we've got the mask. I feel the masks will be coming off. We've got the tower here. I do feel the masks will be coming off, but give it some time. Remember, Mercury's going to retrograde in the sign of Pisces. Mercury, he's going to take a little while, and he's already, ever since he stepped into Pisces, it's been already a couple of weeks that I've been saying things won't be that clear. Remember, this is the first time that we've got the Pisces season without Saturn and Neptune. They've moved into Aries now for good. So it's like Mercury's holding us back to a situation that we're needing to release to move towards the future, right? Neptune, Saturn in Aries, to be able to create that dream. But it's a humbling energy. Saturn is always the truth. He's always about timing. He's always about, teachings, maturity, so on and so forth. So there's something that needs to be released, cleared, resolved, right? And it does speak to lots of lies and deception, possibly also needing to take off those rose-colored glasses for each of us and see the reality of a situation. What else do we have? Dark night of the soul. So someone's been through the dark night of the soul. A lot of wounding relative to their childhood, nostalgia about good times back in the days, lots of regrets relative to a lack of change or misconduct in relationship. It's like wounds coming up from the past and sort of forcing someone to see the truth. It is connected to family. It could be marriage or, someone's family of origin. And we've got, childhood abandonment issues, or someone wanting to be follow the traditions and stay in an unhealthy marriage. Why? Because of children. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Cups here. And the key is something to do with someone's childhood. And it's connected to family. Someone's seeing the reality of their truth and not the truths that they believed in or that they were raised to follow. And we've got metamorphosis, big change, and a return, my dear friends. This doesn't have to be only love. This could be family. These could be siblings. This could be partnerships, old friendships, old loves. Right? It's different for each of us. And what's beneath the return card? We've got pride and ego. Pride and ego, yes, a lot to do with pride. But there we go. We've got the Saturnian lessons here, the blockages, the limitations before the abundance, before the understanding, the spiritual understanding, the connection. Someone is going through an awakening. They're seeing things from their third eye. See all these, the peacock's feathers. They've got a lot to do with intuition, strong intuition. It's a card of abundance. It's a card of spiritual connection. Someone now understands. They've been humbled. They've been taught that connection doesn't mean only what, it's not like what we've grown to believe that this is the right person for me because they're either rich, they're either renowned, they're famous, whatever it is. This is like seeing the truth of the reality, a humbling energy I get here. And I do see it is a masculine, more than likely, that's been humbled, having gone through a metamorphosis, possibly still going through it for some people. And you may not be aware of what is the reality of the situation, of what's going on with this divine masculine. There can be aha moments relative to you because of the Seven of Swords. Okay? So let's take some, if we're looking at love or even relationships, let's see what's going on. Relationships can be, there are many different types of relationships that we're part of, right? But what is the issue relative to this connection, whoever you're watching this for? And remember that things may happen. Come back to this reading because you may be watching this for a love connection, and then that old cousin from back in the days returns, comes back into your life and wants to heal. They've been humbled, they've understood, they've seen things clearly. Let's see what's going on. Unappreciated, I felt like you didn't care. And we've got a flower. Flowers are Venus, Aphrodite. We've got I miss our inside joke, and there is the reminiscing. So someone is thinking of returning. And soul tie, I always feel connected to you. So soulmate connection, twin flame friendship, whatever this connection is, it's rooted in the past, surely. Okay? So do let the people that you care about know how much you care. Oh, she's so beautiful. She just wants to be, show yourself, sweetheart. She wants to be in my presence always. She's my little baby. She's a big kitty, and she, instead of licking you, she bites you, but she bites softly. Except when she gets carried away, like she's doing now. Gaia. Have you noticed? Let me know in the comment section. Have you noticed some kitties, when they're ready to fall asleep and they're in a meditative mode, that they're sort of half asleep, and sometimes if you go to touch them, they will, try and, they think you're the enemy and they'll either bite you or try and scratch you. That's what Agape does. When she's dozing off, you don't touch her because she'll just, straight away, she'll, try and scratch you. Whereas Gaia, she's different. She will bite. Not in a harsh way, but yeah, you get to know these little details. Each cat has got their own character, right? Their own personality, as we humans do. All right. So I think we'll leave it there. I don't know. I think I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to bring you the love reading. More than likely Thursday or Friday. We're going to do it differently this week. There is a reason. You're going to understand why when I get back to you with the love readings. So keep the comments coming. Do subscribe. Do like this channel. The love readings for February, and they can be as timeless readings. They are on Divine Debut 12. The link is beneath here. You can go and watch that. Your personal, your own sign. Your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant sign. They're all up on Divine Debut 12. Remember, they're Patreon readings that are released after the 20th, roughly, of the month to the public. So do subscribe to that channel of ours. Let's grow that channel. And as I've said, do comment on Divine Debut 12 questions that you want relative to short, quick fix readings on that channel. No one has done that yet, so that's why there's no readings there. There's no new readings. The first person that comments on Divine Debut 12, their question, that's the reading we'll be doing. Okay, so I'm telling you that now. Go and comment, and I'll keep my eyes open. It will be the first comment relative to a question for a reading. We'll be doing that for you, okay, in the next few days. So I'd also like if you could hype the reading. That helps a lot, my dear friends. So thank you so much. I think we'll leave it there. I've got to run, lots to do, as always. Never enough time in the day. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, your support. Special thanks to our patrons. And we should be taking some winners for patron in the next 2-3 days. We're a bit late on that, but we haven't forgotten about it. So we'll be back with more. Love and light to all of you.